Joining us now on the Source from the Village of Hope in Jordan, we have Cheryl Keddy-Scott. Welcome, Cheryl.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on this nice day.
Cheryl, over the time that we've been fighting this pandemic, what has the need been like in the Jordan-Lincoln area?
Well, it's surprising because everybody focuses on the big cities and that, and west in the town of Lincoln, this is a virus that has hit everybody in every place. So since March 15th, we declared an emergency food security program here because all of a sudden our numbers in 1 week were going up significantly. At this point, since March 15th, we're up about 42%. So we're serving right now roughly 1,850 people per month. So that's a lot of individuals in the town of Lincoln.
How are you able to keep the food supplies up during this time?
You know what, we are blessed living in this community. Everybody's been coming together. We did have to, back in May, just a little while ago, we had a community food drive for Vineland, Jordan, and Camden. And we were fortunate enough to bring in about 7,100 pounds of food. Our goal was 6,000 pounds. So we surpassed that. And it was an opportunity for the community to come together. So we have planned another food drive for June 27th that we will cover the whole community of Beamsville. And that goal is 12,000 pounds. And by that time, we're hoping that gets us through into, late August, and then we have our back to school drive. So we kind of have to stagger our food drives, and we just need the community to come together.
With physical distancing controls in place, how were you able to collect the food?
It was really wonderful. So in every car was a family. So it really brought family units together. So a family with 3 children, they did an area, another family with children. And we even had just couples do an area in that. And then here, of course, we all wore the appropriate masks and everything else. So. Did
you open your thrift store this week because we can now open up some retail operations?
We're currently waiting till June 1st. We want to make sure that we've taken every precaution. We're revamping it and everything. And we want to make sure that it's safe and we're being responsible to our volunteers, to our customers, and to our clients. So June 1st, we will open here.
Cheryl, what about collecting items for the thrift store? Is that on hold for now too?
We're going to start June 10th. June 10th, we'll start taking it, and we have a program in place where donations come in. We have 2 gentlemen that look after the donations, and we have staggered. So they come in, they sit for 48 hours, 72 hours, and then it goes through a whole process before it gets into our store.
Besides delivering food, collecting food, and the thrift store operation, you offer a number of other services as well. Are you still doing client visits? Are they being done via telephone or via some kind of video conferencing?
Yeah, it's pretty much all through the telephone. We've been doing surveys to see how people are. Social calling is really big. We're doing social calling. But our big program right now, we're going into phase 2 of our emergency program. So right now we're going into phase 2 of our emergency housing security. We did a survey beginning in April, after April 1st, and then we did it again May 5th to see how many of our clients, how many of our families, seniors, individuals paid their full rent for April and May. And we found out about only 60% paid. So there's 40% of people that didn't pay. And right now there are no eviction notices being given. But down the road, that is going to change. So we're trying to work with our clients and everything through our rent subsidy program to enable them to pay that rent and to work it out with the landlord. So Village of Hope over the years has compiled a wonderful landlord registry. So we've been working with the landlord to possibly lower that rent subsidy and help the clients be able to pay so nobody falls behind.
What about the emotional and mental health services that you often offer your clients?
You know what, it's challenging, but again, those social calls that we do, and I personally make sure that I talk to all our clients every month, and it makes a big difference. A lot of people have fear, they have anxiety right now, there's a lot of depression because they don't know what's going to happen next month. What if the funding is cut off next month? A lot of people are waiting to get called back to work, but even though retail and different places are open up, not everybody's getting that call back because business and that is not there. So there's a large people that are still waiting to see what's going to happen in the future, and dealing with that anxiety, they come to us to say what. So we guarantee that food security to eliminate that fear. So nobody is going to go hungry in the town of Lincoln as long as Village of Hope is here.
Thanks for joining us today, Cheryl Keddy-Scott from Village of Hope.